The old Fulton Place School hasn't been a school for some time, but is now home to various nonprofit organizations, including the Alberta Caregivers Association and their new drop-in center. 28% of Canadians are caregivers.
By the year 2031, we're going to see seniors make up about 20% of our population. So it's a significant group, and they're also the major group that's supported by these caregivers. So for us, this is a tremendously important initiative.
Family caregivers are often participants without training, learning on the job. MP Linda Duncan can relate.
I have my own personal experience with caregiving in my family, which I'm sure that every Albertan does. And one of the problems is somebody needs to look after the caregivers.
So we support family caregivers, and that's anybody who's taking care of a family member or a friend who's living with challenges resulting from illness, disability, or aging. And we really help them take care of themselves. So it can be a really difficult, lonely experience when you're providing care, and we are there to make sure that caregivers have the resources and the support that they need to stay healthy while they're taking care of someone else.
The Caregiver Connection Centre becomes an oasis for everyday people. 600,000 Albertans are immersed in the pressures of caregiving.
Some people, may be looking after an elderly partner who's suffering Alzheimer's or dementia. You may be looking after a handicapped member of the family. You may be looking after somebody who's had a serious accident. So the beauty of this center that has been established by volunteers, to their credit, is going to be a place where caregivers can come and talk to other caregivers, learn from them how they're dealing with it.
Coming out of hospitals, coming out of extensive care, coming into acute care and those sorts of settings.
I've noticed in the literature and the films all kinds of useful information about power of attorney, about wills, estate planning, support groups, and so forth.
Of course, we're in East Edmonton here, and it's not totally accessible area for a lot of caregivers elsewhere in the Edmonton region. So would there be a plan to put together centers like this elsewhere throughout the area?
Yeah, the province actually has provided some seeding money to this organization to do exactly that.
A caregivers retreat, with more of them to come. The first of its kind is at the former Fulton Place School. Find details online at albertacaregivers.org.
It's easy to access. We have lots of street parking on the street, and it's easy to access for most areas of Edmonton.
Just to get yourself together, remember why you're doing what you're doing, and get support from other people who are in the same situation as you.
Over time, this will keep developing throughout the area and beyond. And our goal would be that we have sort of a network within the province that can work together. But it'll take time. It'll take time to get there. But this is a great start.
For Go Edmonton, I'm Tim Dancy.